Well, here we are in the dark, doomed commercial district, and I just pulled out my flashlight. Isn't that nice? So we've got this door opened. The nice lady inside, or perhaps the entity. What is this? Well, let's see here. This tray is full of dice, colorful polyhedral dice, hundreds of them. She works for Fortress Accident. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. All right. Hello.
Hello. I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair. Oh, this song. Polyhedrals, or whatever. Yeah, the dice, of course. That's what that name of that song means. Beautiful. Okay. I love the lighting on her. We're just meant to think like in such a dark place, this is like a ray of hope. Sunshine coming in through the window.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones. Milius, huh?
So what kind of dye are you looking for?
I wasn't aware we were looking for dye.
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Interesting. This seems interesting. You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window. Was someone else knocking on your window?
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
No, hold on. What do you mean by Milius? What are you listening to?
Yes, a Mili is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table, huh? Maybe I should turn off my flashlight. Can I access my... I can't access my inventory. Oh well, I'll just continue shining my flashlight in her eyes.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
Alright, why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a Novelty Dicemaker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
I can't believe someone's still here. I guess when we saw the list of businesses outside, I assumed it was all... like they were all going to be the same thing where you click on one and it's just like, no one's home, no one's home, no one's home. But, wow, we just needed to click on the right one. Maybe we would have gotten... I already forgot her name. Lena? No. Niha. Novelty Dicemaker. Well, anyways, maybe we'll buy a die. I don't know.
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong.
Okay.
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Maybe. I'm not really sure why I'm here, honestly.
How strange. Well, if you're interested, my rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want something really unusual.
Interesting.
Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals. I can't hit dice. I can't hit tab, sorry. I can't hit tab in this view. Well, how did you become a dice maker? This is so interesting to me.
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
You gotta niche down, baby.
She doesn't let it show, but there's anger in there. She doesn't like jewelers. Thinks they're a mob.
Interesting. I would not have thought.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Understood.
I've grown crafty over the years. You'll like your dice if you get them from me. Be sure of it.
Where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal-black soot here and there, matching my hands.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Who owns this building, do you think? And does she not have to pay rent because she's in the chimney and no one, like, cares who's in the chimney? Oh, is my flashlight snapping behind the vent there? Or or is it just turning at an angle such that we are looking at it from the back? Anyways, sorry.
Creative.
Yeah, creative, meaning that she found her own place to work that this is not for rent. She just moved in. It's a spacious room. The ceiling fades into shadows above.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
Yeah, I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
The curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fail, even her.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Yeah, but it's a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there. I did see that the whirling in rag was on the list of things. I guess it was like the corporate office, you know? Anyways, malicious energies can't reach there.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters. I'm so interested. Do you have customers? What is going on?
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
I mentioned last time, my theory is that the union like owns this building, or, you know, they have their fingers in everything in this city or this region. Damrock? Wow, I already forgot what Martinez is the name of this district. Yeah, district. Anyways, so yeah, my theory is that the union is like, you know, driving away business so that they can use the building or something, or they just don't like competition, or I don't know. So yeah, they just let her be, maybe? I don't know.
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
The demons! Yeah, Plaisance thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
My half-light sure thinks you are.
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity.
I think it still might be you that's causing this. Very mysteriously.
So I'm the grand dragon in the cave. Might I ask what supports this claim?
I don't have time for explanations, not amidst all these visions I'm getting.
Of course. How convenient. Well, if you ever find a way to explain all those inconsistencies in the curse, then let me know.
Plaisance needs to hear about this. Perhaps if you combine your psychic energies, you will make sense of the situation.
Yeah, that seems to be the wrong thing to say. Let me try that again, though. Oh, no, let's ask about everyone else being... Wait. Ooh, that's close. Do I have a way to increase my shivers? I'll check to see if I have clothes that I'm not wearing that increase my shivers. I think I am wearing something. Probably like the only thing I have. But I'll try that before doing the white check. And then first let's ask her about the other tenants.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Yeah, sorry I didn't read that, so that if you're listening without watching the text, it doesn't make sense. But I said, do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone else is gone. And she said more or less.
Rats scuttle in the dark rooms, under the abandoned blow dryers and dusty mannequins. Cobwebs cover rotors and radio computers alike. So much failure.
So much failure. Yeah, I found a strange machine. That's the one I'm most interested in.
Fortress accident. the radio game studio.
She must know about them. They use dice, right? She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral.
Interesting.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what we've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on.
Yeah, the taxes, man!
In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic. And to show up to work on time.
Yeah. I get that.
Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult. Especially if you've been drinking.
I'm so good at role-playing, I know what my character's strengths are going to say before they even say it. Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard.
And so is producing something extraordinary.
Her eyes wander to the shelves full of die prototypes and discarded models.
Anything else?
What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right?
I thought we were talking about the windows in the building, but apparently I could have been noticing like a bunch of broken windows that they were... I think I did actually notice like the windows that are out of the frames just lying around. I guess, yeah, that's what she's talking about there.
Turns out the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milius. Who would have guessed?
Snuff milius.
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Cool. Very cool about the debris. But what's a snuff milieu?
It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
What does she mean, to get off on it?
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-Roses. This isn't our problem.
Yeah, I wasn't concerned.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
What else am I interested in here? Yeah, I found the building's intercom. Apparently it's not working. I only tried one thing. Let's ask about... Wait. The ice bear fridge was a real taxidermied bear? I thought we were just like personifying it or something.
Oh boy, the fabled Revashow ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She's like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story. Excellent.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
All right, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Sounds like a solid business plan to me.
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
She leans back, disapproving. This sounds exactly like the girl at the Friet.
Fritter does the same thing.
I'm so good at this game. I know a girl just like that. She works in Friet as a cashier, and she's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Revashow ICT.
Yep.
And they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear.
Pressing her thumbs into her temples. It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
Uh-oh.
Eventually, Ravishell Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
Is this ultra liberal? It's the market doing its job. Let's check out if we get any money from this one.
Maybe.
Yes.
Because the taxidermist who made the bear definitely wasn't. Doing his job, I mean.
How come?
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherion.
Megatherion. I like that name.
Scary, but cool.
Yeah. What? Should I say very cool, but move on? How do I agree with Half-Light here? I guess we'll ask about Megatherion.
Megatherion, a mega wild beast.
Ooh, what's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Sweet.
Maybe this wise and noble beast can guide you toward those amphetamines you've been craving.
Hey, do you think that vision beast could guide me towards some amphetamines?
I don't, officer. You should stay away from drugs and vision beasts. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad finishing the story. Some dust beams swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it idly.
Little sparkling embers under the window.
Beautiful. What a beautiful song, too. Such a breath of fresh air after the foreboding music we've been getting in the doomed commercial area and all the other foreboding, tragic music, like that funereal trumpet that heralds our death every time we walk outside the whirling and rag.
Outside it's light. Light scatters from the low-hanging cloud cover. There's always the threat of snow.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
I love the melodies in the song. There's that descending as if dust motes are floating down from the window, you know, illuminated by the light. And then there's the dum 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 dum. That's just like this, I don't know. It's like kind of like just like a, it just feels like sunlight to me, you know? Anyways, I don't really care about all this stuff. I had other questions.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
I want to ask more about the curse, so I'm going to go here.
We're inside the chimney, but when
And
I
then
arrived
we're going to
When she
try
arrived here,
other
there was no
things.
one anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
Is this how to ask about the curse? How did you become a dice
How did
maker?
I be-
She doesn't let
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me. I've grown crafty over the
No.
years.
How did I?
You like your
It was
dice
this one,
if
I
you
guess.
get them from me. Be
Yeah.
sure of it.
Darn, we can't go back. Oh, there's probably a way to get like a, +1 or maybe even a -1 if we ask about the wrong thing. And now I've locked that out. Okay, well, that's fine. I do not mind that. We're going to, again, look for a shivers, way to increase shivers. Oh, that's giving us shivers, and we only have 9 minutes left. So maybe I check out my inventory now. Oh, okay, let's see here. Clothes, right? That's the only way we're going to... That doesn't give us anything. Okay, shivers, 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 nothing. Nothing. Okay. Just thought I'd check. And let's try this 0.42. Oh, yeah, we need to interact with all this stuff, huh? Yeah. Especially the bullet. That was like, that's what we need to do. Okay, I really want to inspect the bullet and go talk to Titus. But first things first, we found a dice maker. What are we getting? The cloak. Yeah, I knew there was something. We're getting shivers somehow. And then our +1 physique also gives us shivers. Anyways.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
No, I want to figure out why your business hasn't failed.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
Let's start taking off our clothes. We need to connect. Wait, was that a white or a red? I think that was... Oh, if that was a red check, I would have... oh, well. You need to connect.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
The dice maker stares at me while I start to fuss with my pants.
Officer!
Is it just me or is it hot in here?
No, I don't feel hot. We're in a derelict smokestack. If anything, then it's cold here.
Well, trying to lower my body temperature.
And why would you do that?
It's part of the special technique I have.
And what technique is that?
Okay, hear me out. Sometimes I get these feelings.
Miss, I apologize for my colleague's behavior. He is still recovering from an unusual medical episode.
Officer, this isn't how mature adults deal with their feelings.
Oh, it's not.
Now you feel something. The cold damp of shame washing over you.
No, not like that. It's like I can feel the wind or, I don't know, the air pressure. And then the air tells me things. I can't believe my shivers betrayed me.
The air pressure told you to take your pants off in my studio?
No, I'm not explaining this very well.
Can you please employ this special technique somewhere else? I work here and my work requires concentration. Half-naked people don't help with that.
All right, that was a white check, so I can put a skill point in there and try it again. Which I am interested in doing. I love shivers. I want to get all the shivers I can. Anyways. I don't know that we have the money for the die. If I were to order a die from you, what would it do for me?
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
I don't actually know what die I want.
How about an amber die?
Amber, a poor man's gold?
Who told you amber was cheap? It's beautiful, really, and has been treasured since the ancient times. For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from piece of amber with a fossilized insect. It's perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past.
Yeah, let's order the die. It's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Is there anything else?
Yeah, what do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Any thoughts, Kim?
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
And you never took your eyes off the work to look out of the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
This person values focus above all. She keeps her sharp sight on the instruments before her.
I'm not even going to ask about the daily ruckus because I imagine she's talking about Kuno. I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Nope. Pleasure meeting you, Novelty Dicemaker. What was her name? Neha. And we'll come back for that amber die tonight at 2048. Well, I guess that's going to be a good place to end it. It's a little shorter episode this time, but I think I've explored everything in the doomed commercial area. And my plan now is, what's the best way to get out? Maybe this way. I guess we could go talk to Plaisance again. Oh yeah, let's go talk to Plaisance. That'll wrap things up. I'll go out this way. Right? Where is it? How do I get out? Oh yeah, over here. I don't suppose after an hour this is easier to open? It's been thawing for like an hour now.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Okay, please be quiet.
Slowly melting.
I do see it +2 for a machine being unplugged, so that was good that we unplugged it. I couldn't even tell Kim why I unplugged it, but we know why I unplugged it, and it was the right call. All right, plaisance. Oh, I also am looking for a bag, huh? I wonder, it's probably just right over here, isn't it, that I've never been. All right, little girl, would you like me to tell you about the ice bear fridge? Oh, hold on. Before I talk to you, let me do some things here. Wait. What? Why can't I drink? Fascinating. Oh, now I can drink. Wait. Oh, you can only do something in one hand? Is that my morale? Yeah, that's my morale. Oh, now I can smoke. Okay. Well, all right. We've drunk and we've smoked, and now I'm ready to ask the little girl some questions about the ice bear fridge and talk to Plaisance about the entity.
How's the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
Yeah, I found a way into the doomed commercial area.
Oh, that's great. I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
Okay, bye. See you around. Let's see if we can help her mother become less afraid. Hello, Plaisance.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Well, I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Niha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She may be involved, but I don't have a way to question the malignant entity further.
I don't understand. If you're not sure it's her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down.
She's
squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Sure. Taxidermy. Ooh, I kind of like that one though, but we'll lie. Oh, drama? Whatever. The source is in the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place.
Oh, how horrid! I knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Yeah, I despooked it. The curse is definitely gone.
What does that mean? Are you certain? Oh, but who am I to question your methods?
She looks at us with sudden admiration.
All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course, but still.
We've done it. We broke the curse.
Thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
It was our pleasure.
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything.
What an idiot.
All right, then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Yeah, we should probably take a look at that bullet and go talk to Titus, huh? This was a nice diversion, but real world awaits.
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly, damp and saturated by the coastal air. The books are rotting. A great cold lives here, and there, too. 1,200 meters away, on the urban coast, the dark shape of a church is reflected on the water, calling.
Wow, the dark shape of a church calls to us on the urban coast. I'm guessing that's across the canal, which will open tomorrow morning. Amazing. I'm so glad we got that check. That gives such a good feel of like foreshadowing to this game. I'm so excited. Farewell for now, book peddler. Should we collect some money? Let's collect some money with these green bubbles, and then we'll leave. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. Climb the stairs, I suppose. We do need more money. Oh, no. I guess we're not paying for the dye until we pick it up, huh? A quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic. Rather candid. I can't buy that one, though. Much as I may want to. Should I look at these books? I feel like not. We're not much of a reader. We'll save the book reading for a blue skill playthrough. Another boring book, just discarded here. Yep, they're boring. I got some money by exploring. That's all I cared about. Let's go explore the books outside, too. Just collecting my money. Doing my, this isn't the Jamrock Shuffle, but the hustle. Like our savoir-faire, like, hustles. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. You memorize the title. Lose. 87 Radio City. Seems important. Loose. 87 Radio City. Loose 87 Radio City. Interesting. A book about Bodiero culture. It promotes freedom in roaming upstream. Sorry if I butchered that pronunciation. The book says you must attain a Franco-Nigerian hard body at the nearest gym. We already did that. We did that at the gym, the abandoned gym. This book, you don't really understand what it is about, nor does it seem important. I wonder if we had a high encyclopedia skill, if we would understand that book. This is a book about pate. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. I wonder, hold on, is that similar to... No. Oh, Interact. Yeah, okay, sorry. There it is. The Man from Helmdall. Maybe I should read that. Yeah, I'll read it. No, I don't want time to pass. I want to go catch Titus. I'm not going to read it. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Ooh la la. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Okay, well, that's no fun. All right, guys. We'll call it here. Next time, I'll inspect the bullet and go talk to Titus. What did I just step into? Something gross. Anywho, see you guys next time.